And we're rolling. Up and down the fingers. Into the palm. The pads of the pinky and thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. Let's toss it up in the air or bounce it on the floor or both. Three, two, one. Leave the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot. Press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise, separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And a scribble. Release, reassess how the feet feel, and repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Wiggle the toes. Press. Separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And let's do some wood chopping. Through the middle. Let's begin. Diagonally from one end. And then from the other side. Shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center, we'll do some primordial Tai Chi. Hands are at the lower dantian. We're going to go out and up, back in and down. Right hand goes up to the right side. Take a look. Left hand to the left. Both hands are down. Form a chi ball below the waist. Bring it up the front of the spine and then out. Down. Back in. Up to the heart. Carry it right. Carry it left. Back to the right. Center. Right hand is below. Left hand is up. Bring the right hand up. Left hand down. Left hand up. Right hand down. Pivot on the left heel. Turn a quarter. Throw a pinch. Left hand gathers chi. Right hand gathers. Left hand gathers. Pivot. Pitch. Right hand comes up, left hand down, left hand up, right hand down, pivot, pitch. Gather chi with the left, right, left. Both hands are out, go down, scoop up chi, bring it up over the top of the head. And then back down. 2 breaths. Turn and take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. Then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. So today we'll do the 6 stretches to open up. And there are no squats involved in that if you want to do squats. I've got to talk myself into it, I think. And we will do some yin yoga after class. Whatever you do to get the Muscles loose here. Be careful. Be safe. I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30. Take a couple of breaths. Interlace the fingers. Hands up. On your toes if you can. Back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, drop one hand. Then that way. Go the other way. Back to center. Interlace the fingers, drop the hands to the chest. Push out. And come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze. Go a little higher. Come on down and swim. Backstroke. Breaststroke. Extend the arms, tap the shoulders. Come across with one arm, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a Y, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Hand out in front, fingers up, press back. Fingers down. Flop the wrists. Keep flopping. Rotate. Go the other way. Other hand, fingers up. Fingers down. Rotate. Go the other way. Come on down, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. Come back to center, bring one hand over the top, cup the ear, chin up, look up, tug gently. Chin down. And go the other way, chin up. And down. Come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, let's get the sticks. We're inside the arch. On one foot, other foot out to the side, slide down the stick. Stretch the inner thigh. Go the other way. Come on up, bring one foot out in front, put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick, lift the sole of the foot and wiggle. Press the sole of the foot into the stick. Repeat with the other leg. Hamstring. And calf. All right, we're going to do the Lee dynamic stick routine. We're putting the stick on the back of the shoulders and we're rotating at the waist. And then bring some steps into it if you can. And bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then below the waist, side to side. And then on one side, back and forth. Other side. Come on up and paddle the kayak. Reverse. Bring your hands to the shoulders, palms facing away, flop the wrists. Bring the stick down below the waist and back up to the shoulders. And then up above the shoulders and below the waist. Stop at the shoulders, reverse the grip, and flop the wrists. Come down. And up and down. Stop at the shoulders, bring the stick behind you. And do some step ups, knee ups, only as high as feels safe for you. And then some hip rotations. Bring the stick to one side and at or near the top. Swing behind. Other arm, same thing. And then bring stick to the front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back. Come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second, rock back and forth about 20 times. All right, that'll do it. Let's put the stick down. We're going to do 6 stretches to open up. Okay, hands come up above the head. Grab a wrist, pull straight up and hold. And then come on back down, hands on the thighs, slide down the legs. Go to the toes, bend the knees if you need to. Come on back up. Hands go up, grab the other wrist, pull up. And down. Two more times each way. One more time each way. All right, take a breath. All right, we're gonna go up above the head again, grab a wrist, bend away from the side you're holding on to and back. Back to center, go the other way. Back to center, of course, you're grabbing the other wrist as you go back the original way. Center, switch wrists, go back. Center, switch, back. Center, switch, back. And center, come on down. Breath. Extend the arms. Inhale, exhale, go back. In and back. In and back. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Elbows in and exhale back. In, back. In and back. All right, we're going to get down on our backs. I'm going to move the camera. So we got one leg extended, the other, we're going to bring the knee to the chest, hold, and then use the other arm, the opposite arm, to bring it across the body as you look away from the direction the knee is going. Back to center, extend that leg, bring the other knee up, hold, and carry that across and look away. Back to center. 2 more times each way. Knee up. And across. Center. Knee up. Across. Back. Knee up. And across. And back. Knee up. And across. Back to center. All right, soles of both feet are on the floor. And we're going to do some windshield wipers back and forth. All right. And now turn around, get on your hands and knees. And we will do some cat-cows. Tuck in the chin, around the back, cat. Arch the back, look up, cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. One more. Cat. And cow. All right, I'm going to sit down for the breathing. You can sit or stand, whichever you prefer. We're doing 4, 7, 8 breath. 4 in, 7 hold, 8 out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, 5 rounds. Here we go. All right, we're going to stand up and rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. And forming a chi ball. And the center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause. On this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And ah. All right. Do a little yin yoga. All right. I'm going to put on the timer. And we're going to be on the floor in cat position. sound on. Increase the volume. What good is the warmth of summer without the cold of winter to give it sweetness? Said John Steinbeck. A point. All right, you seem to be ready. I'm going to hit start and see you in 9 seconds. Oops, got to switch the, yeah. Cats. Cobra. Cats. Sit on heels. Child's pose. Sit on heels. Dragon. Dragon. Thread the needle. thread the needle. Swan. Swan. These two chests. Corpse. These two chests. And corpse. Very good. Thank you. Good to see you. Enjoy the weekend.